All right, so they're gonna take out a Street Glide next, which this is what it looks like. Yes, Bruce, last initial S. Let's make sure this is recording. Yep. Here's what it looks like. It's the back. It's got a nice paint job on the back on it. And it's all blue, and you know my favorite color is blue. My favorite color is blue, as you can see here. Really nice. She is beautiful. Let me just check my phone real quick. Or actually, it's gonna be the same test ride as the Road Glide, but you would get the idea. All right, so it is 11:38. So I figure I'll do this test ride, and then after that, I am gonna re-up on some water, and I'm heading out to Tennessee. So we'll take the Street Glide out. Young lady was saying that she noticed with the Street Glide that it had a lot of vibration in the handlebars, which could be from the fairing, and one of those things that you kind of get used to. You know, probably one of those things that we get used to as the more and more we ride. The more and more you ride, the more you get used to that sort of thing. All right, we'll be back. We're going to take it out. Your little antenna here. You have your bags. Nice size bag. Fit a little something in there, I guess. Let's see what she feels like. Not bad. Fairing seems really small. Wow. Ignition. Fork lock, accessories, lock, unlock. Whoa, let's turn that off. Turn that completely off. Accessories, you hit accept. Once again, we're gonna go, you have your radio settings, your nav settings, your fave, your tuner for your radio. There goes your tuner. Everything's nice and responsive as it seems. You have your setup, your nav, and then this has the buttons on it, which is cool. Communications. You can pair your phone, back to home. You have your favorites, back to home, navigation, points of interest, dealerships, where to, recent, emergency, whatever. Go to maps. What are these buttons for? These buttons do anything? Probably not. 12.9 miles. Your horn. Yeah, wow. Hello. How are you? Nice little horn there. Last time. Okay. Sounds good, sir. We are in neutral. I think the one thing, wow, this feels a lot more personal. And when I say personal, I mean you feel like, you see the ABS light flashing? You have an R over here on the right hand side on the tack. I'm not sure what that's for. But yeah, this feels a little more personal. You can open and close that vent, which is cool. This feels a lot more personal. And the reason being is that with the Road Glide fairing, it just feels like a huge fairing in front of you. And with the Street Glide, it's not so much. Wow, this feels way more balanced. I could actually keep my feet up with this one. Wow, this feels way more balanced than the Road Glide. With the Road Glide, I had a hard time just keeping my feet up, but with the Street Glide, right off the bat, I felt I could start off from that stop with no problem. Interesting. Alright, got 3/4 fuel, a little less than 14 volts. You have your RPMs, your gauges all right in front of you. That's nice. Right off the bat, I feel like I'm getting more wind on my actual body as opposed to before. It feels a lot more flickable. And I just went around that one corner. It feels a lot more direct. The bars feel like they're different bars. They don't feel like they're the same bars in my opinion. Bars don't feel the same to me. They feel different. Same sucky shifter, or shifters in that same sucky position, I should say. Once again, it is Myrtle Beach Bike Week, so there are tons of bikes out here. So all you're probably going to see is bikes upon more bikes and more bikes, which is a beautiful thing. Shakes a little more, but not bad. Hey, let me call you back. All right. Hello? Oh. Yeah, so you get a little more shake out of this one, but there's nothing that I think that you couldn't live with. Now, I wanted to like the Road Glide, but I think that one test ride made me feel and realize that I really wasn't impressed by it, by riding it. Let's just say it would be something that it would take me about a long time to think about buying it, or the deal would have to be extraordinarily sweet, but then even still I think I wouldn't enjoy it. I don't know. Anyway, I must say I do like the position of the gauges. They feel like they're direct. They're like right in front of you. You know, it's just something that is definite. That's a plus in my book. Bike doesn't feel, it feels not too heavy. It feels decently light. Even though I know it's not a light bike, but it feels light, it feels balanced. And I actually kind of like the little vibration thing that's going on right now, because it makes me feel like I'm actually on a damn motorcycle. Smooth too. Yeah, she's pretty smooth. It's a little small. Yeah, she's a little small, but I think nothing that can't adjust to. Let's put the navigation on here. Balance is nice. Balance is very nice. Put the navi on. I am impressed. all you guys that went out and bought these street glides, I think you made a good choice. That's just my opinion. Made a good choice. I didn't even get the damn thing on a highway yet, and I would be sold. The only thing is, in my opinion, too many people have them, and they're like it's so common, but it is a good bike. And when something's good, you can't knock it. So you like it and you enjoy it, you buy it, you gotta just make it yours. It's the only thing you really can do. While you think that you would get more wind, but it's actually, I feel like I'm getting a little less wind because that fairing is just blocking out a lot more of the trash wind. And that's what you want. You want the fairing to block out that trash wind. Easy bike to cruise on. I don't see any cruise control on this, so I guess that's something you'd have to purchase. Let's close the shield for vlogging purposes. So I don't see any shield on this, so I'm thinking that's something that you're gonna have to purchase secondary. And did I say cruise? No, I don't see any cruise control on this, so I'm thinking that's something that you'd have to take as an extra option. And I probably would just pay the extra ponies and have that put in, because I mean I use the Omni Cruise on the Yamaha, and that's worked pretty damn well, and I can't complain. But if you can get it with the cruise control and you can get it at a deal, or get one that already has it installed, I'd say that would be the way to go. This one though has a really nice paint job, and my favorite color is blue, so it definitely does stick to me. I like it. It just feels really nimble, like nimble. Wow, man, it doesn't even feel like I'm riding a bagger. How about that? I mean, I know there's nothing in it, it's not loaded, I know that and I understand, but it just, I'll be honest with you, it's impressive. Very impressive. I like the black. Shaky though. Nice, very nice. Oh, that's a limited. Okay. But yeah, navigation is pretty cool. Look at that. Only thing is you do have to look down, but such is life, right? And we're off. Alright, so we're gonna skip on the highway here in a little bit. Very nice tuning. She's ready to go. So I'm going to take one of these out on Americade when I get to Americade, and we're going to have some fun with it. There they do unassisted test rides. So you actually get the chance to be free. Right about here, I would have just ripped it. But I guess he doesn't want to. I'm telling you, I'd have ripped it right here, bro. I'd have got on it. Suspension still has that floaty feeling over these little dips that are in this highway here. That dip, dip, dip. Everybody dip, dip, dip. Everybody dip, dip, dip. 1, 2, dip. 3, 4, dip. Hit me, dip. Get it, get it, get it. These ought to be fun with some nice pipes on it. Oh yeah, she sounds nice. That's that intake for you. Nice little intake growl. Very nice. Another gear and then you can cruise. We are in 4th gear. 65 miles an hour. 5th gear. 64 miles an hour. 6 gears? 6th gear. Yep, 6 gears. Fourth gear. Then she feels good. Way more wind. I can say that. A lot more wind. Way more wind. Oh yeah. When you hit this thing here, what does it do? Nope, same thing. Whew. Oh my god, wow. That's a lot of wind at 70 miles an hour. Holy crap. That is a lot of wind. Whoa. There's no way. I would not lift my shield up. Well, let's try. Yeah. That's a lot of wind. 70. I'm squinting. Nice, but it's just a lot more. A little bit more. Still got to get used to these indicators. A little bit of gear whine in first, not bad. Get on it, baby. It's just a lot of it's a lot of turbulence. This is where the road glide shined, because on the highway it was way less turbulence on the highway with the road glide. Way less, a lot less. A lot less turbulence. But she'll run, boy. Oh, she will run. She's got some balls.
this side actually doesn't feel as bad as the other side. The other side felt a lot more turbulence. Maybe that was a headwind, and now on this side you're not so much in a headwind, so that very well could be the point. You know damn well I'm gonna burn up some of Harley's gas, right? I ain't got no time for this shit, man. I find it hard to own this bike and not ride the balls off it. If you own this bike and you don't ride the balls off it, something's wrong with you. I'm just watching him, because when he goes, then you know you're pretty much at some point or another good to go. It is just so easy to just get it. You will, only thing you want to do on this thing is get it. That's one thing I'll say. It is an inspiring bike. Suspension feels nice, even with the cornering. I feel I corner a little harder on this than I would on a Road Glide. Why? I think because of that whole fixed fairing thing. And I'm 5'11", 220, 225, I'm sorry. I lost at least about 30 pounds since you last watched my test ride videos. But anyway, I feel I'm more confident cornering this bike than I am the Road Glide, which is, it's kind of, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but I don't know if it's something to do with that fairing. Maybe that fairing adds a lot of weight. Even though it's fixed, it adds a lot of weight to the front end. But I don't know, I'm not an expert on these bikes. I don't know the statistics on them and a lot of things like that, but I just rode the two of them and that's just how I feel, or what I felt. I also feel I need to clean my visor. Anyhow, and anywho, I am impressed. I like it. And yeah, I wouldn't mind owning one. But my only issue, more than likely my only issue would be storage. You know, that's the only thing. The top boxes are, you know, I know some people don't like them and some people like them, but you know what? They're useful, man. Riding down here, I could have used that extra space, I'll be honest with you. I could use that extra space. That extra space would come in handy. And I mean, just to store stuff, keep stuff, that would have been just great. But brother, this is a good bike. That I'll tell you that right off the bat. I got no qualms with that. It's a good bike and I can't knock it. And furthermore, I understand why a lot of people buy it. Brakes feel nice and strong. Brakes are nice and strong. And nicely balanced too. I think they firmed up the suspension. It is nice. I think the why is he riding opposite way of the damn traffic anyway? What a friggin' moron. Is he serious? Like, who does that? Anyhow, I can see why most people go to the taller shields. because there's a lot of wind right here. Not so much here, but it comes around the sides and kind of just gets you. Not a bad thing, but you might get annoyed with it eventually. But I like the Street Glide way better than the Road Glide. And I'm gonna tell you, that's how I feel. Disagree if you want, but that's what I noticed. And I tell you, I'm one that I always like the Road Glide. I really like that front fairing. I like the look of it, but the Street Glide just rides better. Motor feels great, man. The motor feels nice and strong. Shifter needs to come down a little. The shifter's too high. That's just, you know, it's just too high. Way too high. Good balance. Very good balance. Balance better. It just, your slow speed, I'll tell you right now, your slow speed is going to be way better on this than I feel it will be on a Road Glide. So these are two test rides that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to do these two test rides, but just kind of never got a chance to. You know, the bike feels so balanced. It's like it's almost like riding a toy. You know, you have a toy bike that you ride, you like, your bicycle, and you just know it, you balance it. And I mean, I could jump on this thing and I could do circles right here right now if I wanted to with no problem, which for me, that speaks volumes. Says a lot. And in conclusion, I will say I am impressed. I am very much impressed. Tight turns are no problem either, which is nice. Those tight left-handers, no, you do those, and you could do those without even thinking about it. Bars seem to be in a nice place. In other words, they have decent pullback. It's not a shallow pullback, which is good, which is what you want. That way you don't end up with a lot of back pain. And we're over here at the, well, we're gonna be in the North Myrtle Beach Harley Davidson in a little bit to turn them back in, and then I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get on my way on over to Tennessee's way, and right now it is 12:10, so sounds nice. Sounds real nice. It's got a 103 in it, which is nice. I like it, I must say. I'm impressed, man. I am impressed. Little vibration ain't really no big deal. And I think these new ones now, they come with a little bit of they're liquid cooled also, or oil cooled, liquid cooled. I know they are oil cooled, but or maybe they're not liquid cooled anymore. No, I don't see any radiator in there, but I'd have to look that up. I'd have to look the specs up on them. I'm not really a big Harley guy, but you know,
It's all love, man. I love bikes, man. I love riding. I love test rods. I do like Harleys, man. The Street Glide is impressive, brother. Very impressive, I must say. You got a little space here. You can put stuff, your little USB cable and whatnot. There's not one on this side though. A lot of bikes out today. There's gonna be more coming in. I'm actually not staying, but next year I'll come and I'll stay a little longer. I'll probably come on the back end, stay for like 2 days or 3 days. Me and the wife will try and get out and come down here. We'll hit Tennessee first, then come out here, and we'll hit out here and kind of just go from there. And then from here we'll run on up home. And I'll bring the wife with me next time. Gonna have to pack a whole lot more. Have to get like another dry bag to carry all of her stuff, and a bigger dry bag for me, because I'm gonna have to carry more of my stuff. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff, man. But you know what? It'll be fun, brother. It'll be a lot of fun, and that's the whole point of it, is to have fun, to get out, ride, enjoy yourself, have fun, and be safe. Very nice, man. It's real, I'll tell you right now, it's real easy to get used to this thing. Got some weight to her. Sounds good. I am impressed, brother. Well, that is my test ride of the 2016 Harley Street Glide. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and just making sure that kickstand was down. And thank you for watching. We'll walk around it again. And thank you for watching. Just a beautiful bike. Just beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. It won my vote. Well, this is the best 1A, and I love you all. Hope you all love me, even if you don't know me. And from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I'd like to wish you all the best.